Are you ready for some good news about Bitcoin? Hi there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here on another beautiful day, late Sunday afternoon in the Hawaiian Islands, and it looks like we've turned a corner. I'm going to play a clip for you that will explain just what I'm talking about. I haven't been doing too much on YouTube lately because we've been really busy getting a brand new website ready. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And there hasn't been too much going on in cryptos, and I've been very busy doing remote viewings. I just did, I think, maybe the best remote viewing project, one of the best I've ever been involved with. And it's coming out later this week. But right now, I want to talk about Bitcoin, why we have some good news. For the past few months, we've been waiting for something to complete itself. It's what our technical analyst, Marty Hibbs, calls a 5-point reverse wave. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and he said it's going to come down 60%, and he said it won't be finished until Bitcoin falls 60%, which meant we had to see Bitcoin down into the 24,000, 24,500, 24,000, maybe 6, 7, 8, and we've been waiting. Not that we wanted it to happen, but we knew it had to happen to complete this wave pattern. And well, let me just play a segment with Marty because I just recorded a long segment with him for our private site. But let's just show you what he had to say. Marty Hibbs. Marty, I'm going to play a little of this for our YouTube audience. So
Sure.
Go to the chart and explain why this could be good news. Not definitely
Okay.
good, but could
Yeah.
be good. All right, here we go.
All
Here
right.
comes the chart.
All right. Now you do remember what we said the past couple of weeks about this, right?
You've been waiting for it to get its nose down to around 24 something to complete your wave. And you had that box, and it looks to me like you just went and caressed it, just tickled it just a little bit.
Do you see it, Dick?
Yeah. It just went, it put its little big toe in.
Yeah,
barely.
and came right back up and ripped back up. Very nice. So guys, I'm the boss of my program that I've gotten. I'm the guy that has to say yes or no. I'm saying, yeah, I'm happy with that. The 5-point reverse wave, as far as I'm concerned, has been completed. Now, does that mean it's not going lower? Not at all. But I'm not going to be looking in the rearview mirror saying, oh, we didn't get back, we missed it by a point or so. No, I'm very happy. That's what this box was for. And we said, no, I still think it's coming down. It's going to break the structure. Look how many times it hit the bottom. And 2 or 3 days ago, we have been speaking. It actually, if you go high enough, you'll see it actually stuck its nose into it. You see there?
Yeah.
So it did. So there's a 24.8 or something like that. That's, we said, a 24 handle, maybe a 23. I'm comfortable. I think that's very good. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to rip up. It doesn't mean it's not going to come back a bit more, but it did what we said it was going to do. We were very consistent in what we said, that I think it's coming down to here, and it did, and I'm happy with it. Did
another very good prediction with your charts, Marty? You were dead on.
I was trying to buy it though, and I didn't get filled because I was
so quick.
Well, yeah, it was quick, but also I thought it was going to have one more little move down closer to the mid-20s, maybe 24.5, something like that. But that's okay. We're not out of the woods yet, but I do think personally that this is building, and we're going to continue to move higher over the summer. And my target still is, once we get through 31, 33, this range here, we're going to 40,000 at least, and that should be between now and the fall. Now, if we really start
40,000 between now and the fall.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying all along. But there's a chance we may blow right through it, just like the stock market did, and you might get an extra 10,000. But what would happen here, Dick, is if we didn't get this 5-point reverse wave correction that we got, I would be very hesitant going up here thinking, okay, we're going to get the big break. We're going to get. Now I don't feel that way because it's done what it needed to do. It's completed the 5. And now I'm comfortable to look at it and say, yeah, I think the next target is here. So our next target is, if we go really zoom in, here we've got some overhead resistance right here in the next few days, possibly. Here's more serious resistance up around the 28 again, and then more trouble up here, but this is just minor. Here's the big one, getting through this big band here between 31 and 34. Now, back here, we had the same band, 31 to 33. And as you can see, that candle went to 31.03. It went right in the zone. And we said, okay, we're probably going to get the correction. And we got it, and we put our numbers in. So it's really, go back and look at the videos. They're all there. And they all explain where we're going. And I'm looking at them myself saying, you know, the calls have been, they've been very good. I really believe that if anybody followed what we said, they would have done very well. And I like people to know, like, I like them to do well. I just don't really want to know what you're doing. So yes, I'm happy with that. And I think Bitcoin is going to have a good run in the next little while, next few months.
All right, that's the great Martin Hips, and we do segments with him at least once a week, looking at all the markets, some commodities, the S&P, the dollar, gold, silver, and all the major cryptos. Martin Hibbs at our private site. Speaking of our private site, we have a new site and a new name. Here's what it's called: futureforecastinggroup.com. That's our brand new website. We've been working furiously for 6 weeks, and it is ready to go. It's online, and you can look at it today, futureforecastinggroup.com. What you can see there, and I'll give you a little sample. You can see all of our remote viewing work on the woo-woo targets that we've done over the past 5 years. You can see all of our remote viewing work on interesting historical targets that we've been doing for several years. You can see our remote viewing work on the ongoing and future collapse and rebuild of the financial system. That is probably the most important thing that we're looking at with remote viewing is the financial system. You can see all the market analysis with Martin Hibbs that you just got a sample of, and our conversations with a special friend. We have between 60 and 80 hours, 60 to 80 hours of conversations with this special source who explains real untold history, the history that you don't learn, and the way the world works, who really administers the world. So all of this is on our private site, futureforecastinggroup.com. Yes, it is behind a paywall. It is not cheap. This is not inexpensive. This is an exclusive place. It's for people who want real information. We can't talk about this kind of stuff in public rather. It's not public information. We won't put it on YouTube. We won't discuss it in public. It is a private membership area. And if you're a private member, it's okay to talk about the things we talk about. futureforecastinggroup.com. By the way, my voice is kind of catching. Do you all have this little cold that's going around? Is everybody sick? A lot of people here in Hawaii, talking to people at the beach, at my wife's work, I think she brought it home to me. It's like this little irritating cold, like a little bit of a fever, you feel real run down, your throat is not quite, but kind of sore. Do you all have that? Is there another thing going around?